Hi everyone, this is Bharti and welcome to Get Set Yoga Season 2. Today we'll be doing a practice for core strength and stability. So once you're ready, let's hop onto the mat and get going. Let us start by coming into an easy cross-legged sitting position. Ground your sit bones into the mat, lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back. You can keep your hands on your knees and let's just bring our attention to our natural flow of breath. Observe your natural breath, observing its rhythm, whether it's long or short, fast or slow, deep or shallow. Now bring both your hands onto your abdomen and let's start taking a few deep breaths. As you inhale deeply, feel your belly expanding out like a big balloon. And as you exhale, your belly goes in and the navel goes close to the spine. Again, inhale, expanding the belly out like a big balloon. Exhale slowly, the belly goes in towards the spine. Let's do it a few times. Inhale deeply, expanding the belly. Exhale, the belly comes in. Observe how your core region, which is your lower abdomen, feels. One last breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. And relax. You can bring your hands to your heart center and we'll start with an Om chant. Take a deep breath in. We'll start the practice by coming down onto the mat on our backs. So let's come down onto the mat and we'll just start by warming up the core muscles by doing some leg raises. So bring the hands on either sides of the hips. You can slightly tuck in the palms under the hips or the thighs. Bring the legs together. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull the navel in, close to the spine, and start raising the legs up, bringing them at 90 degrees. Again, inhale, take the legs down. Exhale, pull them up. We'll do this 5 times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last round. And slowly bring the legs down and relax. So that quick movement has helped us to awaken the core muscles, and we'll get deeper into that now. So let's turn to one side and come up into a tabletop position. We will start by warming up our wrists, as we'll be on our wrists a lot today. Bring the shoulders right above the wrists, and then let's start raising the palm and the thumb of the left hand up. Keep the fingers grounded on the mat, and you should feel a stretch in your left hand. And slowly bring it down, and let's do it for the other side. Bring the wrist and the palm up and down. So make sure that you're not going back. Your shoulders should stay stacked over the wrists for this to work. So let's do it alternatively for both the sides. Inhale, raise the wrist. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Once more. Then we'll do some rotations. So let's start rotating around the wrists for 5 rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do it in the opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn the palm the other way so that the palm faces up and the back of the palm is on the mat. And then you can just push the hips slightly back to get a nice stretch in your forearm. Let's stay there. 3, 2, 1, and come back, and let's do it for the other side. Turn the palm around, push the hips back, and let's stay. Try to keep the back of the palm on the mat. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Come back. Come into Vajrasana, and you can just shake out your hands. Next, we'll get into bird dog after warming up our wrists. So again, come back to tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees are hip distance apart, hips stacked right over the knees. Pull your navel in so that your back is completely straight. We are going to maintain the alignment of the back for this move. As you inhale, first take the left leg back, bringing it parallel to the floor. And if you're comfortable, take the right arm up, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly come down. And let's do it for the other side. Take the right leg and left arm up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee and the hand in. Come back on your heels, and let's just stretch out the hands. So interlace the fingers. Inhale, extend both the arms up, stretching up, getting a nice stretch in your wrists and shoulders. And come down and relax. Now from here, let's come back into tabletop position, and we'll do a variation of chaturanga. So bring your hands slightly more than shoulder width apart, and we are going to just do some dips here. Keep the core engaged, and then we are going to dip down, bringing the chest and the nose close to the mat. Here, keep your elbows pulled in close to the chest, and as you exhale, push it to the mat to come back up. So this is like a variation of chaturanga. We are just keeping the knees down, and this will help in activating and creating strength in the core as well as our arms. So let's start. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Last time. Come back into Vajrasana and relax. Let's take the right hand over to the left and just pull the right arm back to get a nice tricep stretch and relax, and let's do it for the other side and relax. Now let's again come back to tabletop and we'll get into downward dog from here. So curl the toes in, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push the hips up to come into downward facing dog. Initially, you can keep your knees slightly bent, pushing the chest and the abdomen close to the thighs, keeping the shoulders rolled away from the ears. And let's stay here for a breath. Then step the right foot forward on the outside of the right leg. Bring the left knee onto the mat to come into lizard pose. Now you can stay here if this is already intense for you. If you are here, you want to work on pushing your hips forward to get a stretch in the left hip flexor. If this is quite comfortable for you, you can bring the left elbow down, stay here, or bring both the elbows down. This is the second variation you can take, and if even this is quite comfortable, curl the back foot in and raise the left knee, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee down, come up onto your hands and step the right foot back to come into downward dog. Let's take a breath in and out here. And then step the left foot forward on the outside of the left hand. Take your variation of the lizard pose. You can stay here, come down onto your elbows, and then raise the knee. Try to keep your spine long. Keep the left knee close to the left shoulder, and we'll stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up on your hands. Take the left leg back to come into downward dog. Let's take a breath in and out here. Now from here, start raising the right foot up, taking it up, and as you exhale, bring the right knee close to the nose. While doing this, move forward so that your shoulders come above the wrists. And again, inhale, come up. Exhale, knee to nose, moving forward with shoulders above the wrists. 2. Inhale up, exhale in. 3, 4, and 5. And from here, bring the right knee down. Here, keep the right foot raised like this so that only the knee is on the mat. And we are going to just raise the knee up and down in this position. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull the knee up and down, up and down, 3 and down, 4 and down, last one, 5 and down, and relax. Sit back and you can just rotate the wrists a few times to release any tension there. From here, extend the right leg forward, bringing the left foot close to the perineum. From here, bring the left hand behind your back and the right hand in front. We are going to inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, bring the right hand on the outside of the left knee and just twist back, looking over the left shoulder, and stay for 3, 2, and 1. Come back, bring the right hand on the inside of the right shin. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Exhale, bend towards the right to come into Parivritta Janu Shirshasana, and we'll stay for 5. Keep the chest open, so don't fall forward. Keep opening the chest towards the ceiling. 4. Keep the right foot flexed so that the toes point up. 3. Keep the spine long. 2 and 1. Come back and relax. So we'll repeat this entire set on the other side. Let me just change sides and again come back to tabletop position. Curl the toes in. Inhale, and as you exhale, come into downward dog. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose. Moving forward. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. And bring the knee down. Keep the left foot raised, and we'll do the knee raises now. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, raise the knee. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 4, and 5, and down. Come back and extend the left leg out. Take the right hand behind your back. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bring the left hand on the outside of the right knee and twist to the right for 3, 2, and 1. Come back, bring the left hand on the inside of the left shin. Inhale, extend the right arm up. Exhale, bend to the left and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back and relax. From here, let's come back into tabletop position. Let's bring the elbows down and extend one leg back. We'll come into dolphin pose by first coming into an elbow plank. So keep the left leg straight, push into the elbows, creating space between the shoulder blades, and then take the right leg back to come into low plank. And from here, start walking the feet in close to the elbows to come into dolphin. Keep walking in, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can walk the legs back, bring the knees down, push the hips back and come into child's pose. again. Let's come back to tabletop. Curl the toes in, push the hips up to come into downward dog. From here, step the left foot forward, midway between the hands and the right foot, and turn towards the left side so that both the feet are pointed forward. We are going to turn around and bring the hips onto the mat. And from here, we are going to do some hip raises. We are going to inhale, push the hips up and come into a side plank variation. Exhale, come down. Now, if this is too much for you, you can bend the right knee and then you can get into this. So let's start. Inhale, push the hips up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. And relax. Come all the way down, extending the right arm down, supporting the head with the right hand. And we'll come into anantasana. So you can keep the right leg slightly bent. Bring the left knee in and grab the left big toe with the left hand. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push the left heel up to come into anantasana. If this is too difficult, you can just grab the left shin and stay here. And we'll stay here for 5 deep breaths. Slowly bring the left leg down. And let's do it for the other side. Come into tabletop. Curl the toes in. Inhale. Exhale. Push into the hands and feet to come into downward dog. Step the right foot halfway forward. Turn towards the right side so that both the feet point forward. And then bring the hips onto the mat and we'll get into side plank hip raises. Inhale, push the hips up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down and relax. Come all the way down. Bend the left knee. Bring the right foot in, grab the right big toe and extend the right leg straight up in anantasana and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right hand and relax and come up into a sitting position. From here, extend both the legs out. Bring the hands behind your hips for support. We are going to get into Navasana or the boat pose now. So bend the knees, bring the feet in. Bring the hands on either sides of the hips. Raise both the legs up, keeping the knees bent, and you can take support of both your hands to stay here. If you're comfortable, you can bring both the hands on either sides. Keep the spine long, chest open, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly straighten the legs and come into Ardhanavasana and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way down. Get both your knees in, hugging in the knees. Bring the right thigh over the left, and we'll get into a supine version of Gomukhasana. So just grab both the feet or the ankles and just pull them in slightly, getting a nice stretch on the sides of both thighs, and stay for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Let's do it for the other side. Left thigh over the right. Bring the knees in. Grab the shins or the ankles and just pull the feet towards you and outside, and we'll stay for 3, 2, 1, and release, and extend the legs out. And from here we'll just rest in Shavasana for a few deep breaths, letting the feet drop out and the palm facing up towards the ceiling. Bring your attention to your breath. Observing your breath as your abdomen rises up with each inhalation and falls down with each exhalation. Let's try to practice equal breathing here. So inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on. Slowly turn to one side. Then taking support of your hands, come up into a sitting position. We'll end the practice with 3 Om chants. Take a deep breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti. Slowly bring the hands to heart center and let's start rubbing the palms to create heat in the palms. Gently bring the palms over your eyelids and feel the healing heat of the palms through the eyelids. Slowly bring the hands down and open your eyes. Hope you enjoyed today's practice. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, take care and bye-bye.